Okay, subs up, above. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is it. This is retreat day number 1, and there's a lot happening. I didn't even get to do my normal thing where I take a video of like leaving the house with the entire cinematic car thing. I didn't have my camera with me. How the car was packed, and well, a lot of things. Anyways, right now we're setting up the place to prepare. There's about 30 minutes I think before the participants get here or something. Also, I picked the wrong shoes for this event because it's slippery as heck. Anyways, we're currently setting up the place and I'm going back and forth between the pavilion and the Havila. You guys have a slight idea what those places are. You'll see more later, but yeah. So I'm just squeezing in a little bit of introductory vlog here while setting up. So yeah. Okay, so it is currently 7:28 in the morning. We're just waiting for the attendees to arrive. Everything is pretty much set at this point forward. Well, set. The stuff that needs to be where they are already there. They just need to be set up, I think. Is a better way of saying it. And yeah, so we're just waiting for the attendees to come in to arrive. Yeah, that's it. A thing I can talk about a little bit is, so I pretty much know nothing about what's going on as well. So I will have some sort of, not nothing, but I know enough to still surprise me. I still don't know enough so that I can still be surprised about things. And so the perspective I'm gonna be showing you guys, or you guys are gonna be seeing from me, is basically a perspective built in or like fused together as an attendee, partial attendee, but the other attendees would be able to talk about it better than me. But at the same time, you're also going to get my perspective as a back end. So kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean. Do you see the strong female off into the distance? Look at this strong, independent woman. With her tiny body, she carries a mighty spirit. We call her Maureen.
Your camera's not there.
Because I'm currently holding it.
So you got it. Oh my gosh, when I was looking for it.
Because you took forever. I literally took it. I was like in front of you. He's making fun of me because I slipped. You know the tiny ramp doon sa start? Yung may paakyat na maliit? That's where I slipped. Going down the ramp. Well, I slipped, but then, you know, I caught myself. So I didn't really land on the floor per se. Mean. Short update. It is now 8:31 in the morning. Both the areas, the pavilion is the receiving area where you saw the registration happening, and then the place we're going to right now is the Havila, which is like kind of the main area where people would stay. It's like the dorm room area-ish type. The reason why I went back is because there are people behind. Yes, there are no people behind me. I don't know if you can see them, but they're entering. The participants are entering now. But yeah, that's it. We still have a little bit more participants that are still on the way, but I'd like to say half of them are here. So there we go.
It's a solemn place. Hello, good morning.
Apo. Yes. Yes. No. You say that, but everyone already did so. As I was saying, you guys have already seen me, you guys saw me like walking back to the Havila because people were approaching, and I'm doing the video thing where I basically grab everyone's first entrance into the Havila. Yeah, other than the preppers, yeah, I plan to basically get everyone's first entrance to the place. There. Right now, it's currently 8:46 time check, and I'm just waiting for more people to arrive. We're still waiting for the Tacloban people to arrive. I think we have Tacloban in Davao, but then once they arrive, I think that's pretty much it for everyone. Not unless I'm missing out a person in the list that I don't remember, and if I am, I apologize. Side story: my Fitbit already like buzzed midway at like 8 a.m. or like 7:30ish a.m. and it was like, you completed your weekly goal, and that's how much I was running back and forth, because the distance between the Havila and like the pavilion is like, it's not that crazy far, but it's still like far enough to where like constant repeated back and forths get you tired. But it's fun. Also, my shoes are slippery. I didn't mention that, so that takes a bit more energy because I literally slip if I walk too fast. So yeah, if anyone knows how it's like to walk on like slippery roads, it takes more energy than just normal walking. So I've kind of just learned to run on like the grass, which is honestly faster and easier because I don't slip in the grass, surprisingly, because you would think that wet grass is slipperier than the brick, but I guess not.
Super ice. You forgot. You told me you'll lend me your
Oh yes!
ano.
Uy! Si Coach Mau, grabe.
I'm so
Umahana siya sa
sorry.
entrance ni Coach Nikki.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Ni Coach C pala.
Ay, ang taray, kaya pala nakaano si Coach C eh. Ayan na si Coach C.
Nagpormahan muna si
Oo,
Madam.
may pormahan pala si Madam eh.
Di naman maririnig na yung boses namin dyan, di
Ang
ba?
taray ng porma.
I'll think about it.
Si
May
Madam.
pormahan
Sabi ko,
pala si Madam.
gusto mo bumaba at makita si Anne's store. Sabi ko, syempre, tindahan ko yun.
Oh, yes.
Where is our
Ay,
honesty?
oo, pag C kasi, hindi ko alam kasi kung, alam ko may, kasi, dadaan lang sa
There is a
Okay, so hi. It's a really quick intermission in the middle. So everyone, nope, that's wrong. So everyone else right now are currently walking around. They're doing the nature communion walk. It's basically it's an activity where basically it leads into communion, but because of but with the help of the entire place. So basically they have 30 minutes to be able to walk around and kind of just like enjoy and like savor the place. And then they meet at the meditation garden at the very end, where basically the communion will take place. I am currently still at the pavilion because I'm just fixing up the lyrics that will be used for the praise and worship that will happen in, I think, 15 minutes ish. So yeah, that's why I'm here. And what I'm basically doing right now is, other than doing this, I'm just making the most out of my time of what I can do in front of the camera, or basically the time I can spend to like talk to you guys, because not with how our schedule is, or like how the activities are lined up, as far as I have guessed, or like as far as or what I know of it, I don't really have a lot of like quiet moments like this where I just have a time to sit down in front of the camera. It's kind of also the reason why, even though I was kind of rushing a while ago, when we were like setting up stuff, I still took the time to kind of just, you know, whip out the camera and just talk to you guys. So that's pretty much it. I hope the audio isn't terrible due to the fan behind you, the camera. So yeah, that's it pretty much. I'm about to finish this, and I'm going to be heading to the function hall. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. You guys are supposed to poke movie. So actually, my original plan was kind of to like, so since there was like 30 minutes gap, or 40 minutes. So there's a massive swarm of like mosquitoes in like a ball in the air, and I wanted to show you guys, but I know my camera can't catch that. But basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to like, my original plan during the communion walk was that I was going to catch people, kind of like walking around, because the entire place is basically shaped in a circle. So my plan was kind of to while people were like circling around the perimeter, I was going to catch them like walking around and just take videos of everyone like in distance. But yeah, no, lyrics are important for praise and worship. So
Binasa kayo sa karatula? Nakakalabuya. Ay, naku.
Out of flow. Nagkabangga.
what was that?
Hirap po namin.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so tempted to do that too. Pero gusto kong buhatin eh.
Pwede siya.
I mean, technically.
Head on to the bonfire. Okay, for those of you who wants, yan, sino dito yung gusto mong mag-release? Yan, nakita nyo dun sa naman, activity of. So, if you want to do that, that's gonna be the session mamaya sa bonfire.
Hi. I am currently walking away from the function hall where session technically 1 and 2 is happening. Technically session 1 should have happened in the morning, but as you guys saw on the previous videos, everything took in a different pathing, so session 1 was pushed. So session 1 and 2 right now is being technically cramped together, but you know, it'll work on its own way, since everyone is very participative and they are enjoying their time with the entire program and everything that's happening. So right now, again, like I said a while ago when I was in the pavilion, when I was making the lyrics, I was gonna be flash during praise and worship. I said that I wanna just grab the small pockets of time that I have or that I get to talk to you guys. So right now is one of them. So right now I'm heading back to the pavilion where I'm basically just grabbing sister's bag and the markers that we had for registration, because ideally it's gonna be used, maybe, but it's just a precautionary tale. I realized that the camera is, what do you call this, ratioing of my face. The angling is really wonky while I'm walking on this red brick pavement, red brick road. Apologies about that, because can't really do much about that when I'm it is tiring going back and forth. I'm not even joking. My Fitbit already told me I crossed 10,000 steps today. That's nuts. Anyways, I'm just gonna get the bag and get the markers, and I'm gonna head back, and we'll see how session 1 and 2 goes. Quick note about this black cat that's been very affectionate towards us. He was one of the, I don't know if I showed it a while ago when we first arrived here, when we were still fixing. He was kind of just like walking around our legs and like meowing a lot. Oh, he'd be very affectionate, so yeah, he's just sitting there where the fake grass thing is, where the food was placed a while ago. Cute cat.
Sometimes, hindi natin kailangan pakinggan. Or hindi natin kailangan siya i-hear. Ang kailangan natin is to listen. Kasi po, kung yun po, nagpa-shake ako ng ground ko na hindi, heart na heart din ako. Baka, kung pinilit ko yun, I don't think po nakakain ako ng lunch.
Instance today, I can relate to ginagawa namin.
Get your items.
Kasi I'd like to make syllables, everything, etc.
Di na bali, maghirap ako. Here's the panic. Hindi pa po yung panic.
Guys, nag-propose na lang ako sa lihat ko, pero public. Na-affirm nga na sa recollection or sa...
Siya yung nagbibigay sa akin ng siya yung
Hello everyone, we are back. Just a really quick intermission. Everyone's gonna come back in. It's currently, where are we in? We're in, what part is this? This is technically,
continuation.
no,
Another second part.
this is,
Another second
we're
part.
technically we took a break because of, check-in for everyone else. So Miss Candy Tang is
Ballooning.
ballooning. That's pretty much it. And then people are gonna come back in a bit. So like probably the next 5 minutes, people are gonna swarm in. So there.
Thank you! Sometimes, when you say ang leave naman, you pull back, we reject, we reflect, we argue. Ito to namang weird. Come on now. Come on now. But it doesn't mean it's weird. We're not gonna dive into it, dive in.
And then,
One step at a time. Si Joseph nga nakulong pa eh. Si Joseph inspiration ko yun.
Hey, hi. It's 2:26 in the morning. This is the Cabana stretch. The normal route that we've been walking and taking. Majority of the time that you guys have seen me is over yonder. What's on the other side? So basically, it's like a big circle or an oval, better shaped. There's like a field in the middle, and then just around the. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm now basically just walking to the car because I need to get my slippers, and I don't really have much to say as it is right now, other than the fact that it's like massively dark and you guys probably see nothing. Yeah, you see nothing of me. But yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd just do a small update to kind of just show the place, because originally my plan was to go around at night at like 3 a.m. ish to kind of like have an after dark vlog entry, which might not happen unless I find a spot that has better lighting and I could probably sit there for a bit and take my time and stuff to you guys. Though I am experiencing my sleep fatigue body pain, where it's not necessarily like it's not necessarily the like entire body, but it's I forgot I don't know what you call it, but basically it's like the in between the stomach and like the breast area, there's that middle area. I get pains there now. It started late. It started just recently, but I started getting pains there now whenever I'm like sleep fatigued or something. Basically, I don't sleep and I get real tired. So I might take a nap and not wait for 3. Probably just wake up at like 4 or 5 or something. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how the pains on that started, but it's there. So I kinda, I'm thinking I might take a nap, like a 2-hour nap or something. Wake up at like 4, ideally, just before the sun rises, because I want to what do you call this? I want to kind of go back to the chapel while like barely anyone's there, and kind of like experience the place with like opening light. You know what I mean? Um, uh, Not that kind of opening light, but you know, like not what am I saying? Not sunrise, not break of dawn light, but more like break of light. Yeah, I mean, it's like when you first see the light from the sun bounce across the sky kind of situation, that kind of light. I want to see that kind of light inside of the chapel, or you know, see the chapel with it, with that kind of light. So I don't know, but I also need to kind of like work on the Brewing Live and LCC ads. I kind of need to post those and post the lives as well, recorded lives, obviously, because the coaches can't really do a live while we're here. So I know, I'll check my scad. Let's see how things go. You guys will basically get an update in a bit based on what like next a few hours Alan would say to you. But yeah, that's it. I'm back at the cabana, and I'll see you guys shortly. Just a really quick note, we have that like black family stereotype house thing. If you guys know exactly what I'm looking at, then you guys already know what that is. And I'm gonna stay here for a little bit and see if like it would do the thing. Because I did it when I went inside. So let's see how long it'll take. Like I literally just did it before like I started rolling the camera. Oh, there it is. See that? Yeah. That, I meant that. So, hi. Good morning. It is currently 6 a.m. in the morning. 6:27 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, here we are. I'm currently on the Angelic Field part section of the place. This is the same actually place where I recorded a part of like the first beginning part of my welcome I'm back video. So if that wasn't obvious enough, yeah, my original plan of having like I think I spoke about it. I don't know if it's gonna be part of the actual video, if it's gonna be in the after lights video, but basically my original plan was to get like a light break version of the chapel, because not dawn break, like not sunrise, but light break, you know, the first light stream. But I didn't get to do that because I had to do ads and post the video, and internet was slow, so that took about an hour and a half. So yeah, originally I wanted to have like a light break scene on the chapel, to kind of like be in parallelism to how the darker atmosphere, low light, the darker atmosphere, lower light setting it had when I was there at like 9:40 last night. But yeah, I didn't think that putting up the ads would take that long because of how slow the internet was. So that's 6 a.m. and it's just my first like take on walking around the area. Mind you, place looks really nice like early in the morning. Yeah, I really wish I got the time to kind of like walk around like at light break, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Right now I am heading to said chapel to kind of see how it is, or how it looks like from this time. Well, it just looks normal. To be honest, it looks the exact same as how it normally has on the afternoon. But I will say that it does feel. It's probably just because it's the feeling of it, or like the vibe of the morning. It does feel more like calmer. It feels calmer compared to how it normally looks in the afternoon. So yeah, this be the place. This be it. There you go. This is actually my first time doing this setup with it, where I'm showing my face and the chapel at the same time, like walking around. Other than the, obviously when I sat down here last night. Uh, yeah. So currently, over yonder, like right there, which you guys also heard when I was showing the clip of like being inside of the room. They're currently doing the 5 a.m. Q&A with Master Coach A. Basically, it's a setup to where if you wanted to, if you have questions, like something that like you got during day one, or if there's just a question that you really want an answer to, and it's a no judge zone. It's a free judge zone. Yeah, it's a no judge zone, and you just want to get your questions answered and stuff like that. Then you could meet up. You could go to her and kind of focus. You can go to the Q&A and kind of just ask your question. It originally, as far as I'm aware, was supposed to be a one-on-one thing. But because of like how everyone kind of just synergized or synchronized, everyone is just asking questions in a group setting now, which is honestly better in my opinion, because it's a lot more like efficient. And also, if you guys have if you and someone else have the same like question, then you already answer it. Or if even before the question pops up on someone else's head, then you can already get it answered. So stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what's happening right now. Next item in the agenda. That's 6:36 right now. Next item in the agenda would be at around 7 a.m., which we would have breakfast. That's going to be running from 7 to 8, ideally. And then 8 to 9, which would be like own prep time. So, like, you have your own time. You just prep, do your thing. And then the water baptism, which is like the main climax, I would say. Or, not, sorry, no, not climax, but the main, like, the core event of the event. The core event of the retreat, it's going to be happening at 9, which would run for about 2 hours, give or take. It just depends on the amount of people that signed up, that wanted, and or wants to take water baptism. That's pretty much it. I don't really have a lot to like kind of update. Place is calm. It feels what it did um, yesterday morning when we got here. The only difference is it's less like chaotic because I'm not running back and forth from the pavilion to the Havila, setting up and going backward. I'm tired. I'm actually able to kind of. I just realized how loud those birds are, and I'm really hoping they're not too loud for the video. So yeah, compared to yesterday, it's just I'm actually able to take my time now to just walk around in the morning, kind of just feel the place without kind of rushing around. Okay, so I just finished changing. I showered and I basically finished changing into my day 2 clothes. And I'm going to drop my stuff in the Havila, which is kind of like the common area for everyone. And then I'm gonna see if I can still catch lunch. Okay, so I'm currently running this video on my phone because I don't want to go back down just to get my camera. But this is apparently we have a attic in the room. I didn't know this. I thought it was just I didn't know you could actually like go up here. But I'm assuming you can because they actually left the electric fan here. And there's like a light in the ceiling that you can turn on. So I'm assuming you can actually like, wait, is this a switch? Oh, lit. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Anyways, so yeah, that's it.
Hey there, future editor Alan coming in at the end just to say thank you so much for watching the video. I know it's a bit long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it in some way, shape, or form. This final part is just me writing a letter to future me about how I felt about the retreat and adding something nice for future me to read about. Also, this is a form of foreshadowing about me making a seal with a design of the bird from the Sacred Sanctuary Getaway logo. So that's also something to look forward to. Well, I don't want to yap for too long at the end of the video, so I just want to say thank you to you guys once again for watching, and as always, have a great day, have a great life, God bless, and stay awesome. Bye bye.